Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and game bears. It is time for the second bonus episode of the Super Paper Mario playthrough, and today, you see it right over here, we are going to do one of the two, technically three, Pit of 100 trials in this game. So this is the one in Flipside. We can read this sign here. Flipside, Pit of 100 trials. Danger! Do not enter! Flipside City Hall. Oh, really? Well, you tell me not to do something. That only makes me want to do it even more, so let us go down this warp pipe and begin. This is the entrance to the dangerous dungeon called the Pit of 100 Trials. Once you enter, it's not easy to leave. Do you want to go in? Yes, I do. And just like in Thousand Year Door, this Pit of 100 Trials, well, has 100 different floors. However, it's a little different. Unlike there being one enemy that you have to fight, there are multiple enemies, and one of them randomly has a key generated in it. To unlock this door right over here. So it starts easy out as it is, only floor 1. And notice how the background kind of has little events that have gone through the story. Look at that, new key already. And as you progress further and further in, the enemies get harder. So I kind of like this song, so I'm gonna shut up for a split second so you guys can hear it, and I want to hear your opinions on it. Alright, so what do y'all think of this song, eh? Pretty neat song in my opinion, though you're gonna be hearing it for quite a while. We're only on the 5th floor. So, do get used to it. Alright, I got these guys over here. They're totally not annoying, and... Hold up. You know what, I got a better idea to tackle them. Let's use Barry, but not Barry, not Donnie. I want to use Barry. Come on. Hit me, try to. Because, yeah, this is not the best way to attack these guys. Are you gonna attack me? What are you doing? Oh, you want to act that way? Cool. Give me the key. There we go. I'm not even gonna bother. You can't really jump on them from that range, so try to use Barry to, you know, block their attack. You do have a total of 5 minutes per room as well, which is more than enough time no matter if you're on floor 1 or floor 99. Let me bring out Kudge again. And unlike in Thousand Year Door, you can't just go skipping floors either. That was another thing added in the remake. What's it? I don't remember. Haha, stylish move. Anyways. I already have the key, and it's nice that it shows up in the little UI elements as well. I think this is a little more fun than the Pit of 100 Trials in the previous game. Just because the enemy variety is definitely a lot larger, I'd say. And you're actually interacting with enemies. I got an extra healing item because enemies do drop items in this, and I needed some healing items, so here we go. After using up all my coins in the previous bonus episode. Alright, and just like the previous game, every 10 floors is a treasure room with a prize in it. you got a tippy card. And sometimes a little salesman will show up. Greetings, name's Flim, freelance sales freak, owner and proprietor of the shirt. Sell anything, sell to anyone, sell big, sell often, sell now. So, look and buy. I'm sorry, man, but I'm a broke boy over here, at least for now. So you want nothing. Color me flustered. Well, inventory changes like that. Yeah, that quick, so come back soon. Alright, now we gotta deal with Koopas, but thankfully we have a hammer. I'd rather just kill him with the hammer. More likely to get, what am I calling? More likely to get the key. Now, of course, this is the one with the key, so I'm gonna use Boomer so I don't accidentally hurt myself. Alright, there must be an enemy around here that I can't see. I don't know where, though. Oh, wait, I already have the cubes. I'm being dumb. It's this Goomba that has the key. Do you remember when you couldn't hit those guys with hammers? Kinda like being able to hit a flying enemy with a hammer. There we go. Alright, I can leave him alive. You know, that leads me to think, all these enemies down here in the pit, what do they eat? They're just sitting down here, just trapped, nowhere else to go. Anyone ever thought of that? You clubs ain't fooling anybody. Uh-oh. And hey, look at that, I can't wait to bomb some dongos. Totally not the dongos. Alright, and there's the key. I'm gonna leave him up there alone. Alright, and these guys have the 3D effect. So anytime I turn 3D, they'll turn 3D. Which really isn't that dangerous. Alright, none of these guys had that key. Alright, you see the warp pipe on the side there? That'll take you to the other side of the room if you go into it. But we don't need that right now. Sometimes it's the only way to get into certain parts of certain rooms. Alright, we're already on the 15th floor. Well, it's not exactly floors, they're more rooms, I guess. But still. I guess I gotta bomb some dodongos. Alright, let's use Barry for this one. Come on, try and hit me. Alright, still no key. Of course not. I guess it's in this dodongo. There we go. Okay. Second try. Later on in the floor, you could always use Dottie so you don't get noticed by other, more dangerous enemies when those guys show up. Because there will be more dangerous enemies to come. Just remember that. Oh, first sense of damage. Alright, I'm gonna turn 3D so that guy moves all the way over there. It's a nice little neat trick you can do. That'll certainly help against that type of enemy. Oh wow, instant Q just right there. And now we're on to floor 20. You can actually do the Pit of 100 Trials as early as getting Luigi in Chapter 7. Heck, one time I did this Pit of 100 Trials with just Mario and Luigi, no Peach or Bowser. But anyways, you got the Throw card, which is the Pixel. And like I mentioned earlier, in the game, the Pixels do have their own cards. That's the majority, aside from berries and a certain other Pixel that we don't have yet, we got all the Pixel cards here. In this, in the Pit of 100 Trials here. Just a little spoiler, I guess. Alright, key. Alright, we're about a fifth of the way through this a Pit of 100 Trials. Alright, boos. I can do triple the damage to them. Just like our boos normally act, anytime you turn around, we won't be able to hit them. Ooh, long-lasting shroom shake. Let's use the dried mushroom. I don't need that. We don't know how useful the long-lasting shroom shake is. Oh. Oh, I didn't take damage, nice. But I got the key. Oh. I don't get hit by that. Alright, and I got the key. Already getting up to enemies as early as Chapter 4. These guys are nothing to us. Oh, key. Like, a lot of these rooms you're gonna end up going through in just a few seconds like I did there. Very rarely is a room gonna take more than a minute, I'd argue. Depends on how, like, I guess strong the enemies you're dealing with are. Other than that. Ah, can't hit me from there. Still a chain chomp. I mean, the closest thing to dogs in this world, so I technically just hit a dog, I guess. I feel horrible now. And now the background has changed a little bit to the events of Chapter 1. Let's go into this warp pipe. Like I mentioned, it'll take you to the other side of the room. Though if you... Okay, that's just a placement, isn't it? I'd rather get hit by that than the sound, I guess. Get in the warp pipe. Just how are you gonna put up enemies right next to the warp pipe like that? That is such awful design. I know this is randomly generated, but still. Alright, just wait for him to turn around. Hit him again. And the key. Don't need to waste my time with small fries like you. I got bigger fish to fry, huh? Or I guess bigger squigs to fry would make a little more sense? I don't know. Hammer Bros already, huh? You know what? I got a strategy. We're gonna use Dottie. Now you can't notice me. Oh, you can still walk. Is there any other hammer bros around here? Oh yeah, there's one right there. Hold up. Hopefully that's all of them. I guess the one problem with using Dottie is you gotta be really precise with hitting your enemy. Whatever happened to those Koopa shells? I just tossed this way. They're just not there now. Alright, but yeah, let's just kill them with the hammer. Just easier that way, because I guess those guys just disappeared. They weren't, like, I kicked them this way, and then they're just not there. But whatever. Oh. That's totally not annoying to deal with. The only enemy on this room, I think. That's not true, there's that one up there. Uh-oh. And of course he just turns around. I'm gonna go into that warp pipe once he turns around. And let's just hope and pray he has the key so I don't have to fight the other guy. Because you can't exactly turn through... of course. Ow, thanks for that. At least he had the key. Alright, room 30. You got a boomer card. Alright, on to the next room, room 31, with these guys alone. Very easy enemies, not a problem. And there's the key. Honestly, I think, well, besides a later Pit of 100 Trials, unlike in Thousand Year Door, there's no, like, enemies in... Well, actually, no, that's not true. There is at least one or two enemy varieties down in the Pit of a Trial that are exclusive to, you know, the Pit of 100 Trials. Bit of an annoying enemy type to deal with. Especially when we're kind of in an enclosed space. Actually, I could always just do that. Stay out of the range of their attack and just hit them like that. These guys always had the weirdest designs of all the enemies in this game, I'd argue. Oh, they are from space after all. That's where we find them. Alright, there will be back curses in this Pit of 100 Trials. You do not want to touch those guys. Like, you already went through a good 30 or so floors. And that's a placement and a half. Could drop down there and get hit by that. You wouldn't even see them. Alright, I got a better idea. Let's go to the side warp pipe, because it's kind of hard to, you know, jump up there and grab one of them. I got the key. I kind of want to go one of these guys, but... I didn't kill the original. There we go, he's dead. Alright, now we got these enemies. Most of which from Chapter 5. Ow. Not what I wanted. Excuse me, that was my alarm. And finally, we have some more coins now. Hopefully the next time we run into a salesman, we can buy something from him. Alright, Alright, got 3 of them. Did I say 3 of them? Just a key. Alright, one of you guys has to have the key on you. Alright, it was that one. Alright, here's one of the more annoying enemies. The ninjas, which they do show up in Chapter 6, actually. Mostly only during the samurai fights. But we weren't in that chapter for very long, so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't remember these dudes. There's also many other variants that can prove to be really annoying, let's just say. Not just yet, I'd argue, but yeah, like, ow. Those little throwing stars that they shoot at you, like, they can hit you in a certain way where it just stays stuck in, you know, whichever character's sprite that you're using. I guess these count as sprites, I think? I don't know. They're not exactly pixelated. Alright, that one had the key, now let's go through the door. We're almost at 69 coins as well. Alright, instant key. Yep, 69 coins, nice. Alright, Magic Koopa's X can go through platforms, do remember that. And how close are we to leveling up? Alright, not too far off. It's always nice when you level up in one of these enemy gauntlets. Alright. Always nice to get that key nice and early. Ow. I don't like that. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, room 40. We're more than a third of the way through. And you got a Slim card. And Clubbers, just like in the first game, they were asleep, which I'm just realizing Clubbers didn't show up in Thousand Year Door, which is funny to me. You'd think they would have showed up in that game, but no. If you wait a while, they will go back to sleep, though. So use that to your advantage. I like how you see me all the way over here and you just didn't bother attacking. I guess that's the one thing with these guys. They don't have a very far sight, I guess. I guess they're just bad at seeing or something. I think it's stated they're partially blind. I could be wrong. I don't know. This is the last Paper Mario games these guys show up in. I think I could be wrong about that. They're definitely not in the later Paper Mario game that comes after this one. And like I mentioned, not in Thousand Year Door. Oh, wow. Alright, try to hit me when I can't see you. Got the key, might as well kill these guys too for the experience. Alright, and in close spaces, just like back in Chapter 3, these guys can be dangerous. And I think when you kick them, whichever one has the key, it'll still spawn the key even if the shell doesn't disappear. There we go. Or if the enemy dies and it's a shell enemy, the key will just automatically show up by the doors you just saw there. This is the way the devs put in there so you wouldn't, you know, miss out on the key just in case the shell never despawned, something like that. Or it did, and it's just too far away. We're almost about to level up, so I'm gonna try not to use any healing items until then. Ow. Again. Alright, got the key. Mostly just very weak enemies over here. And special, is this the key? Yes, it is. Going through the door. Oh, we're almost halfway through this. And a whole room filled with these guys. That's just swell. I still do not like these guys' designs for, well, obvious reasons. But again, like I mentioned earlier in the game, somebody in the dev team thought that was funny. Oh. Ah. Come on, real. Trying not to use any healing items, thank you. Alright, I got a better idea. I'm gonna bomb them. Ow. Alright, better getting hit by that than their coconut attack. Oh, what's this? A smelly herb. Might as well use it. I said I was gonna avoid using healing items, but screw it. At least that's a light one, and it's just a one I could use for right now in case I take any more unnecessary damage. Trying to avoid that anytime I'm in these enemy gauntlets. Just like I tried to do in the previous game. Honestly, might as well level up while I'm in here. Hey, power stake. Heals 15, so I'll throw that away for a split second. Use the Peachy Peach. Just when I'm about to level up, I'm getting all these healing items. And we have 5 more HP. And 99 coins. Alright, we are officially halfway through this. Alright, you got the Thugly card. Alright, we are halfway through this on floor 51. And starting off with some 3D flipping spinies. That's pretty easy to deal with. Alright, here's the door, but we do not have the key yet. Which I'm gonna estimate this one has. No, not him. I guess you have it. There we go. Alright, these guys. Good chance to get some coins. Alright. I think they have a total of 10 coins on them if you jump on them properly. Like that. Alright, if you flip into 3D, you can even drop them down here. Though I think I'm trapped. No, I'm not trapped. Come on, come over here. You can do it. I think these guys are also a small reference to piggy banks as well as the little oinks from the first game. Hey, ow. Yeah, the one that has the key won't drop any coins, which is a freaking ripoff. Come on, come over here. You know you want to. Alright, the Spaniels. And once again, I was wrong about them only showing up in Chapter 5. They show up here too. And the second and last game we ever see those guys, sadly. Too bad. I always liked that type of an enemy variety. A little spin top enemy. I always made a Fakemon like that once back in elementary school. I think I mentioned that in a previous video at some point. Where I made a Pokemon that was like a spinning top, which honestly, if I ever made a fan-made Pokemon game, I'd definitely go back to that idea. Where it would start off as a normal type, and then in its final stage it would be normal steel type, which, funnily enough, is one of the few type combos we still have yet to have in the main series Pokemon games. Alright, the bone enemies only died to bombs. But yeah, let's use Bowser. The first time I used any other character besides Mario until now, halfway through the pit. Just best for dealing with these dudes. I try not to use Bowser too much here because his hitbox is kind of big and it makes it really hard for him to jump on certain enemies. It's just better not to deal with them sometimes. It's one of the few ways to kill the dry bone enemy type as well. And how close are we to leveling up? Not very close at all. Alright, floor 55, we have the Hooligans. Or Hooligans, I believe they were called. Oh wow, look at that. First one. Alright, on to floor 56. Dark Booze. Alright, is this the key? It is not. Alright, so some of you are hiding in 3D, eh? Actually, I never noticed that. They hide in 3D. I actually never knew that. Alright, so this is the one that has the key. Alright. I always thought they were in some sort of separate pocket dimension. I mean, I guess in a way they are, but still. I guess he's just stuck up there. Let's not stand in the line of fire. I don't want to change Pixls and then he fires it at me, if you know what I mean. Screw that. Give me some of that experience. I'm loving that. I completely missed. Hold up. I'm going off for a split second. That one had the key somehow. But that's okay. So, good to know how those guys work. In case we see them later on. Oh, Amazing Daisy, get over here. And just like in the first 2 games, they're a little annoying to kill, but at least they don't, like, they don't just permanently run away. Guess there's a way I could... They'll also flip into 3D while running away from Mario. It's the only time in the entire game they're seen as well. And also, I believe they have 20 HP here. And see, like I mentioned, they turn to 3D. And run away from Mario every time they, get hit. Like that. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Come on, wake up. Okay. I was in the air there, so they couldn't put me to sleep. This has to be one of the most annoying floors because they're everywhere, and their music notes go through walls. I want to kill Mr. Amazing Daisy back there. Get over here, you're dead. And look at all that experience and all those coins. They will show up in later floors, too. Okay, come on. God, you're annoying. Hold up. Use Barry. Pretty sure you reflect their music notes with him. Or you can't deflect them, it just defeats them, I guess. One of you has the key already? Kind of weird how much HP they have in this game, too. 12 HP, when in previous games they only had, like, around 7. Alright, there we go, we're done with this room. Alright, Squigs this late into the pit. Uh oh. Those guys showing up, and they'll show up a lot more later on, too. Thankfully, ow. That was a horrid move. Just popped up right there before I could even react. But that's okay. Alright, floor 60. 60% of the way through. Oh, you got a carry card. Hey, and the merchant man is here. Greetings, name's Flim. Yeah, we already know. Alright, what can we get? A live stream I don't think is too useful right now. I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with a gold bar here. I guess we're not buying anything. Alright, more of these dudes. Right, come on, try to attack me. I know you want to. I got the Kershaw out of the way. Probably one of the most annoying enemies to deal with here. I mean, as long as you have Piccolo, they're really not that big a deal. Besides the back Kershaw, which actually, I mentioned earlier in this episode that the back Kershaw is here, but I think they actually, I could be wrong, but I don't think they actually put the back Kershaw here, because I guess the devs knew that would be hella annoying if you went through multiple floors. You get touched by one of those guys, you gotta do the whole thing over again. And you don't want to use that poison mushroom, not at all. And this switching at the key, yes it does. Which, I mean, that's a good sign of decent game design right there. Like, you don't want to screw over your player because of a little mistake. Like, a little mistake shouldn't cost them that much. Man, look at that experience. Actually, let me use Bowser for this guy instead. Alright, back to Mario. And these guys are all the way up there, not the best placements. Right, stay down, I want to use Boomer. Is that the key? Yes, it is. Bowser once more. Alright, now we have to deal with Boomerang Bros. Probably the most dangerous of the different bro-type enemies. I'm surprised Ice Bros don't show up in this game. They show up in the next game, though. Oh. Alright, Barry and Mario. Ah, that's annoying. Think these guys are annoying, can't wait to see Boomerang Bros in the next game. Come on, try to attack me. Ah, taste for your own medicine. Do it again. Ah! Not so strong when I can reflect your projectiles, right? Like a Smash Bros. Character. The amount of Smash Bros. Characters that have reflects, mind you. In modern day Smash Bros. Wasn't nearly that much in previous games, but we're not talking Smash Bros. Here. Alright, there's the key. Alright, floor 65. You're not allowed to multiply. Alright, there should be another one around here. Yep, this one, the orange one. And the key just fell right through the platform. And now we are a third of the way through, or 2/3 of the way through this pit. Alright, Skullbites. I guess I had to take damage there. Ow. I didn't have to take damage there, though. Oh, ninjas again. And like I mentioned, the little shurikens can stay stuck in their bodies for a second. Like that. Alright, why don't we use a healing item? The power stick. At least we can have room for another healing item later. Alright, nice key. At least I don't do that much damage. Oh, I didn't know they can go through walls. I'm gonna call their attacks the elongation attack. Alright, here's the other squig variant that I don't think we've seen before. Ow. Or either that we saw during chapter 8. Alright, you know what? Because those hammer bros are up there, let's use Dottie. I don't like them hitting me with all those hammers from all the way up there. Oh, key. Nice. You know what? Hold up. Let's change to Bowser real quick as well. You can actually hit enemies with Bowser's fire when you're using Dottie. The only problem is the range sucks ass. Look at that. Alright, Mario, and turn off Dottie's power. Oh. Ow. They do quite a bit of damage. The enemies are getting more dangerous too, it looks like. I'm gonna use Boomer for this. Oh, there's a key. That makes this a lot easier for us. Alright, floor 70. Now things are gonna start ramping up just a little bit. You got the Fleep card. Alright, now Moon Clutch, even though we don't go on the moon in this game. Just taken straight out of 1000-Year Tour. Alright, I'm gonna let that rock over there live. Alright, we're 72 floors in, and we're just now seeing this enemy that we've seen as early as Chapter 1. And there's the key. But we saw the red variants that we've known as early as Chapter 5, like dozens of floors earlier. It's just weird. It's such a weird design choice, but whatever. You'd think the ones from Chapter 8 we'd see here, but no. Here's more of the Kirsches. This one, I believe, is the one, the yellow one over here, is the one that locks away your special abilities. Mario's 3D, Peach's Parasol, Bowser's Fire Breath, and Luigi's Super Jump. And I'm not the biggest fan of this placement over here. And again, like I mentioned, no back Kirsches. Thankfully. As these dudes. And there's the key. Don't have to worry about them for too long. Alright, rough puffs. There's quite a lot of them too, and just like many other enemies, their projectiles can go through walls. Ow. I need healing. But don't worry, we're close to leveling up. Alright, I can fight that one by itself. It doesn't hit very hard. You know what? I'm not gonna fight that one. I was initially going to, but nah. Alright, where is that door? And then there's Fort Francis in the background. Just like I mentioned earlier, the background will always reference at some point, like some point throughout our adventure. Chapter 1, 2, 3, before Chapter 1 even. All of that. And those events will also be referenced in a later Pixls trials. Ow. Better get hit by their main body than by their actual attack. Hold up. Alarm going off. Sorry about that. That catch card, I don't see that being too useful here. Alright, do you have the key? No, you do not. Actually, let me try to catch card one of these dudes. Oh, it worked. Look at that. You got the squad key. If you kill one of those enemies with a catch card, it'll still drop the key as well if they just happen to have the key. Or I think it drops it out of the door, if I remember correctly. Alright, floor 78. And now we have the gray variants of these, multiplying enemies. Ow. Again. Alright, throw is the best enemy to use here. Or Pixl to use. And I had the key. Alright, we're almost about to level up, so no healing items unless I randomly get any. Or I take like 20 damage or 19 damage in one go. It's very unlikely. It could still happen though, you don't know. Actually, let's use Bowser for this one. I'm gonna use Boomer over here. And we have leveled up. Nice, alright, don't need to fight these guys. I don't want to use Luigi. Also, now Bowser has 20 attack power. Again, that's perfectly balanced. Alright, floor 80. You got the Cudge card. Ow. Alright, good to know I can one-shot those guys now. Ow, come on, man. There's gotta be more of those pigs around here. I need them. I need them bad. Ah, that had the coin. Come on, man. I wanted, not the coin, the key. I want the coins, dude. I don't care about the key, I want the coins. At least there's one more. Alright, the red ones. Look at that, that's a nice experience. Alright, get in the door. Alright, pink fuzzies this late, they don't even do that much damage. A lot of pink things in this room. Whoever made this room must be a pinkist. Name that reference. Bet y'all forgot we could duck in this game. Well, there you go. And like I always said, I can't wait to bomb some dongos. Alright, Bowser, I want to switch into you. Didn't want to do that while these guys are spinning. There we go, we got ourselves the key. Now back to Mario. Alright, poison pokies, don't want to get hit by them. Bunch of dried mushrooms, though. You can't get mad at that. 1 extra HP. That could be the difference between us dying and surviving, so better take advantage of it. Oh. Ah. Alright, at least we got the key easily. Let's turn to 3D. Then fight all these dudes. Alright, more of the ninjos. Alright, now we got ninjeris, I think they were called. I don't remember. Definitely won't be the last time we see these guys, though. Haha, he fell for my trap. Oh. He had a trap himself. Sometimes, if you try to attack them, it can actually turn into bombs. Yeah, like that. Ow, oh my god. And then they have this weird floating animation. Again, really? Yeah, seriously, the most annoying enemies in the game. There we go. Yeah, Volt Mushroom. Not bad. Alright, let's get out of here before those guys get worse. That is the door. This type of Goomba, the head bonker Goombas, which I believe is a reference to the Goomba's main attack in the first 2 games. Though the later Paper Mario games where the Goombas do head bonk as well. And let's see. Shroom Shake. Let us eat it. And I can even have Tiptron scan them for us. It's a head bonk Goomba. These guys really know how to use their heads. Okay. Max HP is 1 and attack is 2. They're outclassed among Goombas. Why? Because I can head bonk things? The other Goombas look on these Goombas as brainless, uncultured thugs. I've never wanted to get close enough to have a conversation with one. Because they're only in the Pit of 100 Trials. This is the only time in the entire game these guys show up, mind you. And there's so many of them down here. Holy hell. You know what? I want to fight them. Ow. At least 2 damages on a lot, thankfully. This late into the pit, mind you. And their attack is pretty heavily telecrafted. Ow. I'm probably just taking a lot of unnecessary damage at this point. Alright, that was worth the experience. How close are we to leveling up? Not very close at all. Alright, floor 90. Only 10 more to go. Alright, you got a Dottie card. And the merchant is not here. Alright, the, goddesses, I believe they were called? Now we see these guys. Alright, this placement up here sucks ass. Because you barely have any space to touch this dude. Look at that, you barely have any space. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a way around that. Oh wait, there is no way, I gotta go through there. Alright, I got an idea, hold up. Let us use throw. I almost said thirdly. Get over here. I'm trying to get over him. Alright. You go over here. Now I'm gonna wait for him to go inside the wall over here. He cannot touch me from there. Okay, I was wrong. He can. And these placements. This placement. Why can't they just go through the wall like that? There we go. Alright, now I can actually hit him. Please tell me this is the one with the key. Of course not. Alright. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's use Dottie. Hate that I basically have to cheese this floor, but we're gonna do it. Alright, there we go. Alright, again with the Ninjaries, and I think we got Ninjosephs or something. I forgot their names. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use my long-lasting shroom because we're gonna need it. Alright, give me the power of healing over time. And now they can't notice me, but they're still running around like crazy, which is really annoying. At least they won't throw around their weird shurikens. Oh, look at that key. That makes it so much easier. I just saw something jumping back there. It was probably more of those ninjas. Yep, more of them. That's just great. Just swell, man. Just swell. Oh, another vulture. Why do I get so many? You know, might as well use one. And now we can paralyze enemies upon touching them. Almost like a pseudo Zap Tap badge from the first two games, though I much prefer that badge. Alright, I already had the key, didn't notice, but that's okay. Go through the door. Oh, Fire Bros. You're paralyzed, you can't move. Ow. Good thing there's no such thing as getting burned in this game, unlike the last game. Alright, 23 was a pretty good strat. Now you're paralyzed? No, you're not. Ow. Come on, man. Alright, key. Alright, instant key. Easy. Could have been any other enemy on this floor. I'm afraid I won't be doing that. Hold up. Block. We don't do that free viewer stuff. Ow, come on. Alright, let's just go through the door. Instant key. Alright, we're on floor 97, which is the floor where there's a singular... What's the enemy we'll see? I wonder... A squiglet. Yep. This weak-ass enemy is on floor 97 of all floors. Which is just so funny to me. I didn't need to turn 3D, that's okay. Yeah, all that for a single squiggle. It just... I don't know, I guess the devs thought this one was funny. Where we're this late into the pit and this one little-ass enemy is all that's in here. Our red chain chomps. Alright, there's one just sitting on the other side here, because that would be bad design. Funny, on the previous game, normal chain chomps were considered stronger than the red ones. Strange, right? Whatevs. Alright, floor 99. What will be in here? Magic Blitz. Look at all that experience, she's right there. Get out, get away here. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, huh? I might as well just keep fighting these guys. Come on, show yourself. All that experience, and now, here comes the final floor. And this place looks kind of familiar. Or similar, I guess, to a certain previous area. Who's that? Oh my god, Fractale? Wait, you look different. Did you get a haircut? The ancients locked me in this wretched place. I am the wrathful god Fractale. Wow, creative name. Why did you wake me from the sweet peace of slumber? I will punish you with death. Also, a super boss that's very similar to the first boss of a Paper Mario game? Haven't seen that before. Soon you will, and is also a dragon, mind you. When the first boss of the game was also a dragon. Soon you will understand the wrath of the gods. What is Nintendo's obsession with franchises referencing gods and the ancients? Kirby's did that numerous times, Zelda's done that numerous times, and now Mario. Starting with, I believe, this game. Or this is the only game that brings up quote-unquote ancients. But yeah, here is Fractale, which is literally just a stronger version of Fractale. You just have to hit him more times than with Fractale, and he has more attack power, that's it. That's Fractale. The very menacing lord of the pit of the 100 trials. Max HP is, we don't know. Attack is 10. It can fly and swoop down with its big open mouth. I think it's a prototype of an improved Fractale from the old desert. The ancients must have built it, but like Fractale, its antenna is its weak spot. It's literally got the same attacks as Fractale. Just more HP and more attack power, that's it. And again, there's no difference to this attack here. Just none at all. I mean, just because you give something higher stats doesn't always make it harder. You should, change around the attack patterns as well. Whether it's turn-based RPG, action RPG, platform, or whatever. Alright, should be coming in. Alright, just like Fractale in Chapter 1, go on his... Ow! Go on his back. Alright, fried egg. And just like before, we must use throw to throw things on top of his antenna. And now there's a new enemy type. Just like the Frackles in Chapter 1, that's a Rackle. These little defense bots protect Ragtail's body. Max HP is 10, attack is 10. They will attack any intruder they find on their master. They must have been made by the ancients, just like Ragtail. And alright, unlike the Frackles in Chapter 1, these guys actually have an attack, a little projectile attack that they rarely use. They don't give experience, which is really stupid in my opinion. They should, but maybe it's because the devs thought that'd be a way for players to, you know, like, grind experience. So, I guess good on them for trying to avoid that. There's the little attack I was talking about before. I believe you can actually use Luigi's super jump to get up there, too. I'm gonna try that. As soon as these guys stop spawning, that'd be nice. Alright, get over here. I'll use Luigi. You can use a super jump to jump up there. I think you can even keep doing this over and over again, too. Alright, now that that's being done, I'm gonna switch to Peach. Because we can cheese this fight just like back in Chapter 1 by floating right back up there. Right now. Oh, I messed up. Wait, no, I didn't. Aha! And I believe you can even hit the antenna from down there as well. Yeah, you can. And just do this over and over again. Don't even need to use throw this time. Alright, let's change back to Peach so we can float over. You can even use Luigi's jump to get on over there, but you don't always have to do that. Somehow I didn't take damage from that. Yeah, just keep going until Ragtail goes down. Yep, whack! That was way too easy. I'm done. But you have not yet won. I am not the only monster created by the ancients. See what I mean, the ancients. Which I think, again, like I mentioned before, I think this is the only Mario game that mentions ancients, unlike Zelda and Kirby games. Greater terrors await you in the Flipside pit of Under Trials. Well, because I know where I'm going in the next episode. Like, it's a little, I don't know, I don't give this boss fight a very high rating, personally. It's kind of boring, actually. It's literally just a Chapter 1 fight, but the stats are higher, that's it. And you have a lot more options compared to the first fight, so, yeah. But anyways, who's in here? And this is the final pixel of all 11 pixels we get in the game, and the last of the 3 optional pixels. Whoa, you defeated that monster of a dragon? Really? Crazy, that's crazy. Also, this pixel is also my personal favorite pixel in this game, too. Fitting reward, too, for going through those 100 rooms. And you were able to clear those 99 other rooms. Boy, wow. Just, wow, seriously. I'm stunned. Absolutely incredible. Here, for you. I don't know how the hell a pixel claps, but whatever. It also kind of looks like one of those goldfishes. Rad as that was, though, I've got to warn you, stay on your toes for what's ahead. Listen up, and listen good. You must treasure life. Got to. You've absolutely got to, absolutely got to. I mean, don't you think so? I'm sure you agree with me. Alright, done. Gravy. Fate brought us both here, and so I will lend you my power. The speedy pixel named Dashiell joined your party. Use Dashiell's power and you'll be able to speed around at high speed. You mean run at high speed? Dash, shuffle, and you'll be able to dodge the fiercest attacks. Gotta tell you, that's how I've survived many a battle. Yup, feeling it works. Or fleeing, it works. Just trust in my power, and you can run away to a more peaceful world. More peaceful world, eh? And there's the warp right back to Flipside. And see, when you use Dashiell's power, you can move a hell of a lot faster. Getting through certain areas much quicker as well, in case you need to backtrack for whatever reason. And honestly, when I used to play this game casually, I used to always go through the Pit of Under Trials first before even finishing Chapter 7, so... Yeah, just to get dash, it'll get around a little faster. Now there's one little thing I want to look at before we end things off. And I must use Mario's 2D or 3D powers right over here. Look how fast we are. We can get through that in mere seconds. Which, there's this block over here, but I'm not entirely sure what you need to do with it. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna go back through this pipe. Are those blocks always there? Huh, never seen that before. Where you go through that pipe again and they just break. Seriously, I love how fast you move. Like I mentioned before, this is my favorite Pixel in the game, and you can see why. Just look how fast I am, man. I am speed. Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna go over here for a second, because there's a certain treasure we can get by going up here. Now, let's use Luigi. You can even use Dashiell's power to cross certain gaps as well. Like the really long one in Chapter 1-1. That you're supposed to use the 3D to go to the side with, but you can even use Dashiell with it. It doesn't even matter. Alright, we're on the other side of the fence over here. Yeah, that's all 11 pixels. So, perhaps our question today should be, of the 11 pixels in this game, which one is your favorite and why? Let us know. Anyways, use Picco's power. So unlock this little whatever the hell this is here. And there's a little treasure chest, just with a card in it. Oh, you got the Merlee card. Yeah, I love how fast I move, just saves so much time. Alright, and back to Mario. 3D, let's go take a sleeping nap. Alright, and we're gonna go to Flipside for a split second. Because now we're gonna do the Pit of Adventure Trials on Flipside. But I think I should buy a few things first. So how many items do I have? I have 9 items. I'm gonna store those Volt Shrooms. I don't think I'm gonna need them. Alright, I got a few things I want to store, my good sir. Alright, these 2 Volt Shrooms. Because I want to be nice and prepared for what's to come. Alright, Super Mushroom Shakes. Yeah, cake mix. Nice. Alright. Now cook those off screen. I'm not gonna waste all of your times with that. Alright, now we shall go over to the Pit of Adventure Trials and Flipside. Look at that, we are so fast. Alright, if I turn 3D over here, there's this block. That should give us a stat boost, I believe, if we break it, because there's a switch. And then there's this over here. Which Flipside has something like this too. But other than that, you got the Power Plus. Get Burly Quick item. Raises attack by 1 permanently, which will raise your stats. Permanently, now our attack power is 1. With Bowser's attack being 22, because again, that's balanced. Anyways. We're going to go up here. With Luigi. Right? And this crack in the wall will let us have a switch, which will open up the way to the Pit of Trials and Flipside. We're not going to do just yet. Hey, you know what they say? It's good to keep a record. Alright, now I'm going to go right back to the top over here. Because we'll do that in the next episode. Go back to the flip side because I'm going to do some cooking off screen. And I guess you guys can see this little elevator scene again. Alright, and with that being said... Yeah, I know. Let's save. Alright, and that being said, that'll be the end of this bonus episode. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen now, find YouTube with that bell button for more. This vid is also sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragon flavor. As well, what did you like and dislike about this video? Use that feedback for future videos. And just the question of the day of the 11 Pixls, which one is your favorite and why? And again, not counting Tippy, let us know. And consider becoming a YouTube member for just $3 a month for wonderful access to things like my Pokemon and Searches playthrough. Anyways, like I mentioned, in the next episode, we're taking on the Pit of Trials on Flipside. So, let's end this off with a quick raid. And now, I've got some people I think we can raid. I think I know somebody over here. Or why don't we... Actually, hold up. I think I got somebody. Why don't we raid Ice Cream? Or better yet... Yeah, Ice Cream. He or she is playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So, give him your love and support. Alright, and thank you all for watching. Have a terrific day.